Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Dive into Warhammer 40K, a sci-fi universe that will eat you up because the lore is so vast and great. Today we are watching the Darktide trailer, which was recommended to me, and because tomorrow will be the next lore day, I wanted to do something today as well, so we get some content, and let's just watch the trailer. It's supposed to be good, and let's go.
It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy.
Oh, okay. I love the sun.
War.
Ah, that
Every
looks
human
pretty
soul,
cool.
from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor,
Wow.
is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind.
Oh, this is so cool. Let's
The
go.
Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines
Oh.
of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien
Oh,
threats
a weird priest,
and
man.
cosmic horrors beyond imagining.
Cosmic horrors, I love you. Oh god, yeah, what a weirdo.
But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Oh, hello, lady. You look cool. Hello, Mother Gesserit. Oh, okay. Oh god, what are you? Oh god, what are you? What are... Ah, god. Jesus freak. Oh, wow, the effects are so cool.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition.
Wow, the voice actress
It
is so
fought
cool.
in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels.
Oh, yeah.
Hive cities like Tertian.
Oh, this is so great. I want more, give me more.
For if the Inquisition fails,
Oh, what was... Oh, oh
if
god.
we fail, the
Jesus
Imperium
frick.
falls with us.
Okay. Okay. That was more intense than I thought it would be. Like this felt like a movie, like the introduction to a great movie. So let's dissect it a bit. So she is fighting against these weird creatures, might be chaos. And let's just look at like skip through it again a bit. So I like the spaceship design. I think that's a normal spaceship of the Imperium, isn't it? And by the way, the voice actress, she nailed it so well. Like, wow. I could listen to her all day telling me how epic this is and how terrible. So, good job, whoever you are. She looked a bit like Moyan, but I'm sure that's... Oh, I think the... So, what do we have? Yeah, we have this great weird ship, which is, I assume, Imperium. And we have the warp. So this is the first time I see the warp like in action. Like I saw this picture of it in the Emperor video where ships came out of this gate, but it seems to be more like what I thought it would be, like this, more like the Stargate hyperdrive, if you know what I mean. Like that's pretty cool. And yeah, so they enter the warp here to go to them, to the city where they fight, where the Inquisition fights, whatever they do, I don't know what they do. And why do they have to shield? Like, is there radiation? There's probably radiation. Like, the best way to shield from radiation is just put a lot of stuff between you and whatever is trying to cause you to die from rapid growing cancer. Like, so, I mean, that's pretty good to like lower the blast shields or whatever they are called. So it's pretty cool. So we've got this person and this guy. So he seems rather normal, and she has this mask, which might be like bioengineering or like this enhancement they do. Yeah, and we've got here we have this skull thing. This might be one of the slave things, as servitors, but perhaps I just don't see the shot. So we've got some lightning coming in, preparing for the drive, and this is so cool. Like this weird priest. Like, is that an inquisitor? Like with the what do you call it? This little sensor? I'm sorry, I don't know the word, but this thing is swinging. It's so weird. Like, what is he even doing? Is he so they go into warp. So is he preparing them like with this? Like, is that an anesthesium so they don't like grow mad when they are about to go into warp? So I'm not sure. So yeah, and they strap in, which is they apparently need to strap in. Like, do they strap in because of inertia, or do they strap in because they might get mad and kill themselves? That's a good question, I think. But yeah, and this guy as well. Like, he looks like he has these techno things on, and he of course has the sign of the Emperor. I think that's the sign, isn't it? Or is that the Space Marine sign? The skull with the wings. Beautiful design, but disturbing as well. Yeah, and this dude seems to be the captain. Yeah, and this one as well. He has augmentations, I think. So he has some mad augmentations. So don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I wonder who that is. So and now we introduce this woman, and she seems to have augmentations as well. And I really love her hair, and I really hope we get to see more of her down the line. I don't know who this is. Like, is this a very important character? Is this a game only character? Is this a random space nun number 13? I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. So, and she's not. I think she's not preparing for the warp. Like does she not fear it? Does she not fear it? It's weird. So now I think they go into warp now. Yeah, and there's this weird, like it's almost like ice or like water. Condensating and turning into ice. Yeah, and then we have our first Cthulhu thing. That is probably chaos. So I know, so all I know from chaos is that they are like these creatures birthed from emotion in the warp or something like that, and they've got these gods of like animalistic concept have like forms in the warp, and they are gods or whatever, and yeah, so this is something they fear, I assume. It looks very Lovecraftian, which is absolutely awesome. Like, I love my Lovecraftian designs. Like this tongue it has, like a tapeworm, and it's covered in teeth because why not? Why would it not be called like it's consuming apparently? And yeah, so now they go, yeah, and they are like all, oh god, what is that? That's so cool. You know, I really hope we get a movie down the line, or more than once, like where they go to warp. Or it would be very interesting to like have this ship perhaps, and they have like a destination. Like they've heard rumors of this, like they had these archive things. You know what I mean? The S somethings. So it would be cool to have a story about the ship that knows where one like a part of it is, but they have to like jump through weird zones because there are like some anomalies and they have to jump more than once, and perhaps something gets damaged but they can't turn back and are hunted, whatever, and then the visions are more and more disturbing that they get when they jump. That would be so cool. Would love to see a movie like that. And yeah, they are freezing here. Is that literal freezing? Like, is the warp cold, or is it like emotional freezing, and that's just an artist's rendition of that? Yeah, we've got a new weird thing. So this weird thing has not, like, does not have need for eyes, it just has needs for a mouth because it wants to eat stuff. I assume it's gonna eat humans and perhaps orcs. So are orcs afraid of the warp? I'm not sure. Yeah, so and now they re-emerge from the warp, which is like also this fog-like thing here. Is that always like that? Like, is the warp entrance like this foggy thing into a mystic hellverse? Like, I really like that. Like this trailer, like 10 of 10. Like, I just want to see more, and I don't mean Seymour Skinner. I want to see more warp stuff. The ship design is neat. Like this thing here looks like a chapel. Like it's this goth artistic goth thing that they've got going, which I love. So yeah, now they go to a planet. And actually this planet has a city, and we already see the city. We will like see it in a moment. And we have these moons. So I assume that this is a moon as well, because these two, like, they're close, they're very close. So they would like, if this was the planet, I guess they would have crashed down. So it's probably a gas giant, like right here out of frame. But so we are on a moon, and the moon has this giant structure. Like, that's like, how high is that? Or like 1,000 kilometers perhaps, or if, like, let's say this moon is average, like it's 2,000 kilometers, so this might be like 50 kilometers high, or 100. Great visuals. And yeah, it's like this cathedral with, yeah, I just love these designs. And there's like, yeah, like it pierces through the clouds. That makes sense then as well. Like, the clouds are, what are they? I think they are between 5 and 75 kilometers high. So it makes sense. Like, this is like 200, 300 kilometer buildings, which is, they can do that. I mean, the moon will not have that much gravity, like, going by its size. Okay, so physics has no, but I'm sorry. And yeah, very, very cool stuff. It might be even smaller here. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, so they go into the underground of this city. And it's like, it's now I'm pretty sure it's on the moon. Like, it's too small for a planet. Definitely too small. Might be a dwarf planet though, but I think it's a moon. Okay, so yeah, they go through the corridors. Something's after them, which is obviously the creature we're about to see. And yeah, they're hunted. Why though? Why does it? Why would the creature emerge here? And they, like, this doesn't work. Like, just doesn't work, because we know they can't really maintain stuff. They can just or different. They can't create stuff. They can just try to maintain stuff, but stuff falls apart, which is perfectly illustrated by this weird panel here, and he's not able to open it, and this weird thing gave me a jump scare. So yeah, look at that. I can't wait to see horror movies in this universe. I hope they will do some. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. So it's, yeah, and we would apparently. Yeah. Oh, it's already out, I think. But unfortunately, my computer won't run it. So I hope it's gonna gonna come out on console as well, because they only say PC here. Would love to play it on console. Like, it would be fun. Hope it's a bit horror-like, but I don't know. But this trailer is very cool. Anyway, so yeah, like, this makes me like the Astartes video as well, which was brilliant. Like, this even more. Like, the way this is produced, the way this feels, it's just epic. And it was just this scene where they went through the warp and went down into the city. So much love for detail here, and just brilliant stuff. So I hope that this game is going to be good. So it might already be out. If you have played it, tell me if that was good. And yeah, thanks for watching. As always, leave a like if you like the reaction, and perhaps subscribe and share. Helps a bit grow the channel. And yeah, like, this makes me think, yeah, do some movies about that. Like, you could even do some diverse movies. Like, you could do horror, you could do mystery, you could do a war movie, like just a war movie in the future. Kind of what I wanted from Star Wars. Like, when they announced that they would do more Star Wars movies that were not the trilogy, like back when, shortly before Rogue One dropped. So we thought, I thought, perhaps I was the only one, I thought, like, they announced Star Wars movies, and it was like, because Star Wars has the same potential, but they didn't use it, so they have got their shot now. So Star Wars could have been like so many different stories, not related to the Empire and the Rebels or the Old Republic. Not Old Republic would have been cool. The New Republic. Yeah, the clone trooper stuff. So they had a chance, they blew it. Like, and that's an understatement, you know what I mean. But like they here have a chance to build something magnificent with TV shows. And yeah, anyway, rambled on again. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow. We will continue with the Emperor of Men, find out what he was and what he did in the strive. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.